a true life story of a friend and a brother. Emmanuel was the kind of person who left a mark on everyone he met. Vibrant, warm, always smiling. A young man in his early 30s with a fire for life and a heart that beats loudest for God. He wasn't famous, but in the quiet corners of church gatherings, in long phone calls with loved ones, in simple everyday acts of kindness, he was a hero. He was devoted to God, to family, to the people he loved deeply, especially his mom, siblings, and a friend who turned sister, Mary. Emmanuel and Mary shared a bond that words couldn't fully explain. They weren't romantically involved, but theirs was a soul-level connection. Every conversation with Mary was like opening a journal and scribbling on pages already half filled, and life's raw moment. Whenever they talked, hours slipped by unnoticed. One day, he chatted Mary with excitement. Kenyanka, I'm traveling to MDG. Where is that? Maiduguri. Jeez! What's happening there? I'm going to see Salome. We chatted, telling him how I'll bake the cake and I'll be busy but this sister that day. We laughed and wish him safe journey. Please keep me posted when you arrive. I will, he promised. Emmanuel never reached his destination. Somewhere along the highway, an accident happened, brutal and sudden. In the midst of it all, Emmanuel survived the initial impact. His phone was stolen at the scene, but somehow he found a stranger's phone and made one last call to his mom. "Ma," he said, his voice calm, almost soothing. "I had an accident, but don't worry, I'll be fine." It was like him to comfort others even in his own pains. But he wasn't fine. Those would be the last words his mom would ever hear from her son. Not a goodbye, not a final prayer, just a son trying to protect his mother from the truth, even in his final hour. After the call, Emmanuel's elder brother, Joe, didn't hesitate. He left immediately, desperate to reach him, hoping, praying, even beginning with God that his brother would still be alive. That maybe he was just hurt, maybe he needed help, maybe he wasn't as bad as it sounded. He traveled far, heart pounding with fear and faith. But when he arrived, there was no hopeful reunion, no soft smile, no embrace, only the cold stillness of a lifeless body. His brother is gone. The pain hit like a tidal wave, but he didn't collapse. Just stood there, absorbing the unthinkable, holding back the cries he wanted to scream. He became the rock, the anchor holding everyone together when it felt like the world had shattered. He carried Emmanuel home, not just in body, but in strength, in silence, in love. News spread like wildfire. Mary heard about the accident. She called and called, not connecting. She prayed he should be okay. She was restless, confused. No, 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 it can't be. She chatted Joel to know what's happening. It sounded so hard. Emmanuel is dead. He didn't make it. He didn't get to see Salome. He didn't come home. He didn't call again. And just like that, a life full of promise, purpose, and presence was gone. People mourn, but more than that, he was remembered for his unwavering faith, his spontaneous prayers, his jokes, his care. The way he would say, let's thank God still, even when things were hard. He was young, but he lived deeply. And though his journey was cut short, he had spent his life traveling down the road that mattered most, the road of service, love, and devotion to God. Life is fleeting. None of us know the moment the page will turn for the last time. But Emmanuel teaches us this: love deeply, serve boldly, call your mom, talk to your friends, make the journey, and if you ever get the chance, leave behind peace, not fear. Because Emmanuel did not leave this world with screams of regret. He left with a whisper of comfort. Don't worry, Mommy. I'll be fine. I missed you every day. Mom missed you too. Joel, he's holding up. The church missed you greatly. And the teenagers, they miss their pastor. Oh, Emmanuel, Kasianka, I miss you. Keep resting in peace, okay?